From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Trent Grisham leading things off, but takes a strike. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Aaron Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Judge matched a homer in his last game. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive. Out number 2. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
0-1 now. That one fouled off. And there's a ball. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
2 outs, runner at first. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Bellinger went deep in his most recent game. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Rice off of first with 2 away. And there's a hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. On the ground. Sends it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Third out. Yanks strand a pair. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Rodon was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Fraley checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
They say you win. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right side, Goldie. He steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off down the right side. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Volpe around second, headed for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, DJ LeMahieu.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Ball 1 there. In the dirt. And the runner holds. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stepping in, Oswald Peraza. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Peraza launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike on the inside corner. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
So up next, TJ Friedl. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a swing and a line drive into right field.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Spencer
Man at
Steer.
first. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. Steer with a homer in his last game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Runner.
Here goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Friedl, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Off the mark there, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Reds leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Judge.
Abbott back to work. And Judge spoils that one.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses. Rice hitting third in the lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That's in for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, left
2 down, base is empty.
Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. A single his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Friedel under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
That's a strike. 0-1. Encarnacion Strand wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Cooper Bowman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Towards first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Fraley.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jake Fraley. Grounded out his first time up. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives and he can't hang on. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back back here in Cincinnati. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. In there, and it's 0-1. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. T.J. Antone up and throwing. Barlow also throwing. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up. Bowman pulls it down. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Austin Wells. Fly to left his first time. Inside. And that's ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Base knock, center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back with a new arm. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Chase Burns. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Peraza batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right side of the infield. Bowman sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ellie De La Cruz. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
T.J. Friedel, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. That one the other way, and foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. And a foul ball. Steer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Only 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer, and it's a 1-run game. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defense.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Popped up. Encarnacion Strand has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hines snags it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Reds 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Outside with a breaking ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now here is Cooper Bowman. 0 for 1 so far.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
In there at the knees.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Yankees up by 3. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one off the outside edge. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now, Santiago Espinal. First pitch, and he just misses. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Encarnacion Strand off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs. Check swing, called strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
On the ground, out to short. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Reds leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here is Austin Wells. Burns back to work. Burns in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in Italy. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hines sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, third baseman Oswald Peraza.
So up next, Oswald Peraza. His righty-lefty splits there. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. Man at first, 1 away.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Way out front for strike 2. That one missed. This to third. Espinal over to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Reds 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Outside with a breaking ball. That's too low. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Stevenson.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Stevenson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner, yes,
Ellie on the move. Strike in there. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Rodon sets and deals. Got him swinging.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Friedel tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. And that is out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Peraza fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Rodon fires. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Reds 2. Back here in Cincinnati, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chase Burns gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Pitching for
the
the
pitcher
Reds.
for the Reds, TJ
Number
Antone.
70.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So a man at first. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to first, could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
We're
the New
back
York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of
Number
the 7th.
43.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
So digging in,
Leading
Christian
off for the
Encarnacion
Reds, first
Strand.
baseman Christian Encarnacion Strand.
First pitch misses. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge is there. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman Cooper
Next for
Bowman.
Cincinnati, Cooper Bowman. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. The Yanks leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And another ball. There's your strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That's a base hit.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder.
So back to the top of the order. Jake
Fraley.
Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 2. And we're back.
Leading
we
off
go to
for
the 8th,
Yankees,
and stepping
first
in for the
baseman,
Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next,
Now batting,
Anthony Volpe.
shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Up to the
Yankees,
plate steps
second
DJ
baseman,
LeMahieu. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next for New York, Oswald Peraza.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. To his left, knocks it down, gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a ground ball over to Goldie. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Number 41.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Tim Hill.
De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Reds trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Got him. 2 gone now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Goes down looking. Reds down in order. They trail at 5-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Moll.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one is inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Nick Martinez getting ready to go. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting,
and now
right
big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, What you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Judge waits. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and Bellinger is out. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 2.
Now pitching for
Back
the New York
now
Yankees.
as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
30,
start the bottom of the ninth. Luke Weaver.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than
Leading
1 per
off
inning.
for the Reds.
In now for the Reds,
Center
TJ
fielder,
Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets
Now
it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reese.
So they're down to their final out.
Hines.
And now, Reese Hines. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. He swings and fouls one off. Weaver is just 1 strike away. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long